In the shadows of power, the money trail never lies. This is the Audit Files. All right, folks. Welcome back to the Audit Files, where we follow the money because apparently nobody else is doing it. And today's episode? Oh, you're gonna love this one, because it features a sitting U.S. Congresswoman accused of siphoning $5 million in FEMA disaster funds into her own campaign. Yeah, money meant for emergency response, allegedly used to buy political influence. Absolutely crazy. Let's start with the basics. Sheila Cherfilus McCormick, Democrat, Florida's 20th District, elected in January 2022. Before Congress, she was CEO of Trinity Healthcare Services, her family's South Florida-based home healthcare company. And in July 2021, Trinity received what prosecutors call a massive overpayment, roughly $5 million in FEMA funds tied to a COVID-19 vaccination staffing contract. According to the indictment, instead of returning the money, like any normal, non-criminal human being would, a large chunk of it was allegedly funneled through various accounts and used to boost her 2021 congressional campaign. Now let's name names, because these stories always come with a supporting cast. Co-defendant number 1, Edwin Cherfilus, her brother. Co-defendant number 2, David K. Spencer, her tax preparer. Co-defendant number 3, Nadege LeBlanc, reportedly involved in the straw donor contribution scheme. Because nothing says ethics in government like an entire family and friends production. So here's how prosecutors say the plot went down. Trinity Healthcare filed an invoice more than 100 times the size of a typical billing. FEMA paid it. Trinity kept it. Instead of reporting the overpayment, the indictment claims they moved money between accounts, disguised transfers, and then pushed cash out via individuals acting as straw donors to the campaign. You heard that right. They allegedly used disaster relief dollars to bankroll political donations. On top of that, prosecutors say tax preparer David Spencer helped file false returns, misclassifying campaign and personal spending as business deductions. Because why steal $5 million if you're not also going to commit tax fraud? Go big or go home, I guess. The Florida Division of Emergency Management sued Trinity in January 2024 for nearly $5.8 million, seeking repayment. Meanwhile, the federal case carries up to 53 years in prison for Cherfilus McCormick if convicted on all counts. Her response? She called it a sham indictment and claimed political motivation.
Thoughts on the indictment, please.
Well, it's an unjust indictment, and it seems like these intimidation tactics have been pervasive. We spent all week seeing different members getting censured, all in hopes of intimidating and kind of distracting from the Epstein files. And I look forward to my day in court so I can prove myself and actually state the truth. But if this is what Congress is becoming, where they're always trying to intimidate you, scare tactics, especially attacking minorities, Black and brown people.
Because of course, when in doubt, blame the system. Never the $5 million in missing disaster money. Look, this isn't just about one politician. This is about disaster funding, money intended for people in crisis, allegedly being pumped into a political campaign. If this can happen at a federal level with a sitting member of Congress, imagine what's happening in smaller agencies with zero media coverage. This case highlights major failures in oversight, contracting safeguards, and campaign finance tracking. Key things to follow in the coming months. Federal court dates and filings in Miami. The House Ethics Committee's next move. Recovery efforts for the $5 million in public funds. And whether this case triggers broader audits of similar FEMA contracts nationwide. So there you have it. $5 million disaster dollars allegedly rerouted into campaign pockets. And these people wonder why the public doesn't trust a damn thing they say.
Hi, I'm Congresswoman Sheila Cherfilus McCormick here in Washington, D.C., fighting for you.
Let me know, what reforms would you put in place to stop this kind of crap from happening again? This is Juniper. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. So now that we've found where the money went, they'll be printing more. This is the Audit Files. Remember, money talks if you know how to listen.